Dow's down 121 off the initial lows. Let's get to Bob Pisani. Good morning, Bob.
Lows, Carl. I was a little surprised. There were some big names down 2% pre-open, but the low print was right at the open, and we have bounced ever since then. Just take a look at sectors. Emerging markets had a tough time. China, MCHI, that's the main one you want to watch. That's been rallying a lot here. Even there, pretty modest decline. Energy was negative, turned positive now. Semis were down almost 1%. You can see fractional declines now. Industrials, this is what you want to watch in terms of global market impact, and you can see this is a very, very modest response overall. Let's take a look at the coronavirus stories that David was mentioning. Alibaba talking about a significant impact on China's economy and potentially affecting the global economy. That's from the call. Ralph Lauren, 2/3 of their stores are closed over there. Nestle's operations have resumed, but at a reduced rate over there. And Nu Skin, that's the one you really want to watch. 1/3 of their business is mainland China. Possible 20 to 25% decline in their sales. But even here, look, Alibaba, these are not that horrible considering direct stories related to coronavirus. Obviously, their Nu Skin particularly impacted, though, down about 15%. Let's take a look at some other things here. The FANG names here, considering how stupidly overbought some of these stocks have been in the last couple of weeks. Again, very modest declines. Amazon's just been a monster in the last couple of weeks, down fractionally. Netflix is positive here. You can see here, rather surprising response here to what's been going on. And when I say overbought, I use simple 2-week metrics. This is relative strength. When you're over 70, this is the last couple of weeks trading action, you're overbought. When you're over 80, you're stupidly overbought. You're generally asking for the market to correct or the stock to correct. But you can see here, again, very modest responses considering how overbought some of these big names are. Finally, retirement commentary from Fidelity. They're putting out a report about the state of their 401k plans and their IRA plans. Here's the good news. There's a record number of 401k millionaires out there, and that's certainly good news here. 441,000 IRA and 401 accounts have $1 million or more in them. That's about 1.6% of Fidelity's IRA and 401 accounts. So it's small, but they have a big effect on averages. So we put out these numbers that say, oh, the average account has the following amount in it. Average account for baby boomers, 56 to 73 years old, $210,000. But again, that's dragged up by that small group of millionaires out there. I always look at the median. Look at that, 69,000 for 56 to 73 years old. That's a baby boomer right now. That's not a lot of money. 50% have more, 50% have less. So yes, there's a lot of good news out there. Markets up, helping our retirement accounts. More people are saving more. That's helping the retirement accounts. All this is good news, but people still don't have nearly enough. And remember, they're going to live into their 90s, many baby boomers. They're going to have problems running out of money, and that's what I'm concerned about long term. And Carl, that's something the rest of the country really needs to work on. Back to you.